Well, it felt like the Temple of Doom for the Colts after Indiana picked up their first loss of the season. Did you like that one, Rand? Indiana Jones, Daniel himself, 24 of 33, 262 yards, a touchdown, but he did have 2 interceptions. It didn't help that his young wide receiver, A.D. Mitchell, had 2 costly plays to leave 2 touchdowns on the table. So now the Colts will turn their attention to the Raiders next week. We welcome you back to Game Day Recap. Got the fellas here talking about the Colts. It sounds like the magic has run out. The pumpkin has turned back into the pumpkin, I guess, if you're looking at it that way, too. But I want to start the conversation, and I want to start it with you, with A.D. Mitchell. Those 2 costly touchdowns left on the table there. I mean, obviously, that was a huge swing for this Colts team.
Well, I mean, you look at the score. What did they lose by? They lost by 7 points. And A.D. Mitchell himself took 2 touchdowns, 14 points off of the board. This is what I'll say. There is too much tape like this in the National Football League. I don't care if it's A.D. Mitchell. I don't care if it's young guys. I don't care if it's old guys. You have to understand something. And I might have taken this a little bit more seriously because I played running back and my main job was to hold on to the football. But I was told something once. Whenever you carry the ball, you carry the fate and the fortune of everybody in this organization. Not just them, but their families. Because if you give the ball up, we're all going to get fired. You cost us games, you cost us points, we're all going to lose our jobs. We can sit here and talk about the Colts, what they did well, what they did bad. Ultimately, they played well enough to win. They just had 2 really, really bad mistakes by a young guy that, you know, I'm not going to say this is intentional, but just didn't understand how serious those moments were. And that's the biggest critique of young guys, is they don't understand each and every play has an individual life of its own, and they all impact the outcome of the game. So you take a play off here, you take a play off there, and then all of a sudden those 2 plays cost you the game. I mean, one of them, this is a phenomenal play. Let's start off by that. The catch, the run after catch, phenomenal. But this, Rand, what do we never do when we get to the goal line?
Never extend it.
Never extend it unless it's 4th down or the last play of the game. Because one, somebody can be chasing you and knock the ball off, or just by some miraculous chance, you just drop the thing going into the end zone. And I hate this for A.D. Mitchell because I saw him on the sideline. I know how he's going to take this after the game. This is something that he's going to beat himself up about for a very long time. He's going to feel detached, and he's going to feel like he's all alone. That's not how his career is going to play out. So don't even, like.
It'll be done. It'll be over by tomorrow morning. What are you kidding me? Come on now. You can move right on. He's gonna be detached from.
I'll say this. If he cares about football, you will.
Listen, just don't do it again.
What do you mean?
Learn a lesson.
Pete, I've been there. I'm not. No. See, Rand. No, this is not. No. I've been there because I've cost my team a game by fumbling the football.
And how long did it take you to get over it?
Until Bill Belichick came and grabbed me a couple weeks later and told me that the team needed me to get out of the funk that I was in. It took me that long. And that wasn't the next day. Yeah. That wasn't 2 days later. It was until somebody, the only guy really that could give me some confidence in that moment, came and gave me that. Now, is that going to be a coach that does that for A.D. Mitchell? Is that going to be Daniel Jones? Is it going to be his mom, his dad? Regardless of who it is. Hell, if it needs to be me, I'd love for it to be me. But at the end of the day, I'm just talking about understanding the severity of every single play, especially as a young guy.
You fumbled, though, so you're trying to get in. That's different. This guy's doing it, celebrating. Yeah. They put it on the board. They make fun of him the whole day tomorrow. Everybody takes accountability of it. They say, don't ever do this again. He wasn't lunging to get it over. He was he was putting it up to celebrate is what he was doing, and that's the problem.
Well, to your point, he has one of the greatest receivers in that organization's history in Reggie Wayne as his position coach. So Reggie will be able to help him get over the hump. But what I have to say now is more for these young viewers, and I'm particularly talking to my 2 sons who like to celebrate. So particularly my son Roman. We carry the football through the letters and logos. Nothing before. We run through the end zone, carry the ball to the letters and logos, and then you do what you got to do and get your viewers up, get your followers up,
get your pictures, get whatever you need.
Get all you need.
Letters and logos.
I will say on the other side of this one, Puka Nacua had a great game today, 170 yards, a touchdown there on 13 receptions, and Matt Stafford, now the 5th quarterback all time with 50 game-winning drives. So he is getting it done there with that bad back. We got to take a break here on Game Day Recap. The story of the afternoon, Jackson Dart picking up his first win as QB1 in New Jersey. We're going to break it all down when you come back to Game Day Recap.